wasting no time diving right in with this first one. Of course, I have links in the description and pinned comments. You guys can check them out. This one is the Mini Harpoon. We're looking at a Maverick Customs design. S45 VN blade, black matte DLC Ultra, which again has been one of my favorites. I think Kizer's doing a great job with their matte DLC. And this one has a fat carbon handle, so that's looking good. 3-inch blade. And this one's going to be a fixie, so let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? We got a sticker. Here is the knife. Oh man, that's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. That is looking good. We have a wiping cloth. We have a sheath. And this one has sort of like the carbon fiber look on the outside, even though it looks like it's Kydex on the inside. We'll come back to the Kydex sheath in a moment. We have about 2 feet or so of paracord, which is nice, and a good old silica gel and paperwork on the box. So that's all good. Love to see it. Kizer knives typically have a very good unboxing experience. But let's go ahead and see what the Mini Harpoon here is all about. Let's go ahead and take the plastic off, and bam. Oh man, come on now. Take the safety little tip off there. And ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at quite the blade here. And let's just go ahead and give it a nice little wipe here, right? Do it justice so you guys can see it in the most pristine, presentable condition possible. They typically put some oils there to preserve the blade or whatever, but here we go. Look at that. Matte DLC right there in S45 VN steel. And this is a very interesting sort of clip point, drop point blade. This little curvature right here, that's going to be interesting. I'm sure that has to do with ergos and where you put your thumb. Yep, that feels right at home right there. Took an educated guess, and that's exactly what it's for. And right off the bat, man, I gotta tell you, I mean, full 4-finger grip. Check this out. I'm able to get a full purchase on this bad boy. I like the fact that the blade drops lower than the handle, so like you could do this grip here, still do maybe some tabletop cutting or what have you. You got some belly there. You can do some slicing and dicing, tabletop cutting like that as well. And it's almost a full, basically almost technically a full flat grind right there. So this one's gonna be a slicey one, S45 VN steel. Love to see it. Full tan construction, so that's good. And this purple fat carbon right here is looking nice. Tell you what, so it's not any of the imitation. I mean, this is the fat carbon. If they call it fat carbon, then it's actually the fat carbon brand. And I love the sort of variation. We got some purples, some reds on there, some black, of course. And it kind of goes really good with the blacked out blade, honestly. All right, what are your thoughts there? Let me know. And then we have an interesting choice here. It looks like we have a T8 on the front, and then we have this hexagonal pattern back here that is see-through. I've seen some other knives that have this hardware on both front and back, but this is an interesting call, doing this back here and then doing something different in the front. So I'm not sure what the purpose was behind that, but I can tell you though, ergonomically speaking, it feels really good. Solid 10 out of 10. Very comfortable. Handles are nice and rounded, and putting your thumb right here, there's no need for jimping when you have that curvature right there specifically for your thumb. So cutting with this bad boy here is going to be a treat, no doubt about it. And then we have, of course, the sheath here. So Kizer typically does a pretty good job with a satisfying sheath experience. No rattle there. It actually clicks in place, or at least kind of builds good resistance so it doesn't just fall off the sheath or anything. So that works pretty good there. This little portion right here is perfect for the thumb to build that pressure on the extraction, like so. And then we have this very typical, you guys have seen this a million times, spring-loaded button sort of clip situation here. You can mount this guy on your backpack strap for a scout carry. You can mount it on your belt for a vertical carry. So definitely got you covered. The only one thing I'm noticing is you don't have holes on the opposite side up here, so you can't necessarily turn the clip if you wanted to 90 degrees. That's about the only thing that I'm noticing. Other than that, I mean, pretty good experience or what have you. And it kind of coming back, I mean, this just hit me like a ton of bricks. You probably were typing this in the comments. Making this call here for this type of hardware back there, that definitely makes it so you have a lanyard solution. You can run your lanyard through there instead of having a whole separate lanyard hole. So duh, you know, why didn't I think of that like 2 minutes ago? But that makes a little bit more sense now. So this is, again, the Mini Harpoon. I don't think I've gotten a chance to check out the actual size, you know, full size Harpoon. It is my first time checking out the this model here from Kizer. So it's looking good, making a great first impression for sure. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.